Oh gosh. I look like I just went to an Ash Wednesday service. What's going on, everybody? We're out here at the OVKA champ race. It's like the mid-season special race that they do. It's a points race. It's race 8 of 14. It's Saturday. It's a 2-day thing. We've already got one practice in the books. Today it's 2 practices plus qualifying, pre-final and final tomorrow. I didn't vlog the first session. I was actually pretty irritated just because it didn't handle very well at all. Well, actually the chassis itself handled it okay. It's just I had no bottom end, so it would not launch coming off the corner. So that was pretty frustrating. We were over half second off where we need to be, and this short of a track you can't be a half second off. So we'll see what we can do. I mean, I don't hopefully it's not one of those days, but we'll just see what we can do. Oh gosh. I look like I just went to an Ash Wednesday service. Alright, I think we got most of that. So we just got off the track from second practice, and it was faster. I picked up like 2/10, but it honestly felt worse. The changes we made helped us get off the corner a lot better, but it handles worse now. So the changes we make are going to be very crucial, because next we go out for qualifying. I'd say realistically right now, not knowing how everybody else was in practice, just kind of how I feel where we are. Of the 13 guys that went out there for practice, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm 10th or worse. I'd probably say we're probably 11th right now. We haven't been there today. I know there's gonna be more guys here tomorrow, but to say we're 10th out of 13, even if we're 10th out of 13, that kind of says we've got a long way to go. So hopefully we can figure something out for qualifying. I've got a couple ideas in mind for setup changes, but I don't know.
Tempo change every other time change, cause our minds change and what we think is good. I wasn't raised in the hood, but I know a thing or two about pain and darkness. If it wasn't for this music, I don't know how I would have thought this. Regardless, all these songs I'm hearing are so heartless. Don't trust a perfect person, and don't trust a song that's flawless. Honest, there's a few songs on this record that feel common. I'm in constant confrontation with what I want and what is popping in the industry. It seems to me that singles on the radio are currency. My creativity's on the free when I'm playing shows. They say in your lane, boy, but we go where we want to. They think this thing is a highway, but will they be alive tomorrow?
Frustrating day, just got a little bit more frustrating. We qualified 11th out of 14. Obviously there's gonna be more people showing up tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what we can even do at this point to make it handle better. Setups that not there, drivers not there. I don't know what we can do. But I guess that's a wrap on Saturday, and on to Sunday then. Alright, it is race day, Sunday here at OVKA, the champ race. Dad has a family picnic for his work today, so he's not going to be here. But I got Grandma here with me. So we've got the pre-final and the final as the agenda for today. And we're starting 11th. Hopefully we can do better. But well, we'll just have to see what we can do. Ooh, my hat. Thank you, sir. Ooh, what a smell. So we just wrapped up from the pre-final. Started 10th, got a pretty good start, got by some guys. I think I was up to 8th or something, and then just kind of fell from there. I actually picked up a half second from my best lap in practice to this race, so that's good to see some improvement, but we're still not where we need to be. So I had some guys beating on the back door. You know, I got 10th, I got passed by a couple guys, but there were some guys that are faster than us behind us. Had a really good battle there with Riley. We kind of went back and forth for a little bit, and then Joey got to us, and we had a pretty good battle too. That was pretty fun. It was all clean and fair and everything. So, but yeah, I got to figure out something so it's better in the long run, because we're going instead of 10 laps, it's going to be 15 laps. Ran my best lap on lap 7, so I have to figure out something to make this better. But hopefully all goes better in the final. So the final was pretty interesting. We started 10th again, got a pretty good start. I've been struggling on starts this year, so to get a good start was pretty nice. We did pretty good on the starts today. Got up to 8th place. Actually, no, I got up to 9th from the start. And I was pushing Matt Abel. He made a little bit of a mistake, hopped the curb in the last corner, so I was able to get around him, put me up to 8th place. And then this was about middle of the race when I got by Matt. So I'm leading this group. It's about 4 of us. I started struggling in that back section. The last, I don't know, 3 corners I think it was. I was just really struggling. And I think the biggest problem was all weekend I was behind somebody going into those corners. So I'd have a reference point. I didn't at this point, and that was just on me for not having those mental checkpoints, my turning points, my braking points, everything. I didn't visualize it mentally, just because I was always following somebody, so I could always go off the guy in front of me. So that was a fault to my own. Apparently, from what I was told, I'd pull away on the long straightaways, and then they'd catch me in the slower sections. So that does suck a little bit to, you know, give up some ground there. But I led that group until about 2 to go, I think. Joey Newsel got by me. I knew there was guys back there. I knew there was a couple of them back there, because I kept getting pushed down the straightaways. But it was fun. Joey got by me. We duked it out for a little bit. Actually, he got by me going into 1, and I set him up for the backstretch, and I had enough of a run that I could have went for it, but I just knew that there was a couple guys behind us, and I was just thinking in my head from last week when I battled Dave, you know, if I don't get this in 3, he's probably gonna get back and by me in 4, and that's probably gonna set some other guys up to get by me. So I was like, you know, I'll just push and see if I can set him up for the front stretch. I couldn't do it. Ended up 9th, but realistically, where we were to start the weekend, not too bad of a result. Obviously, not a great result. This was my first time running the true A layout. We ran a similar layout last week. Struggled with that one as well. I'm not gonna lie, at the beginning of the weekend I was like, why are we here? Just because I knew we had a long way to go and we just didn't know where to start on the setup. It was just kind of, we were so far off. And we started making changes, and we made a bunch of changes. Finally got it to where I could race that group, and really 6th place to like 12th. We were all pretty close time-wise. So it was really crucial just to find even a couple hundreds. But it was fun overall. That was the OVKA Championship Memorial Race. They do that race to commemorate servicemen and women that have passed on and former OVKA members and contributors that have passed on. So that race was for them. It was cool to be a part of that, my first champ race. So it was a lot of fun to be a part of. Thanks to OVKA for putting that on. Thanks to my sponsors, Asher Lane's Dad's Toy Shop, Goodyear Shoe Service. I always mess that up every time. Goodyear Shoe Service, House to Plumbing and Heating, Pit Limiter Podcast, and Walter & Sons Meats. And we go to Mid-Ohio next week for the IndyCar race. And then after a week off, we'll come back here for OVKA. So that should be fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.